I have something freaking cool. All right, so Everest Forge. I will send the links down there, and I will also do a screenshot video thing to tell you how to go about everything. But they have sent me a custom order. I will show you a picture of the knife that I designed out, and I will show you the knife. So, you saw the picture. They sent me a package. I went ahead and just opened it real quick, just because they have like saran wrap around the blade and the sheath, and they have it in bubble wrap and everything to make sure it's all safe. And it was really oily, so I had to wipe off a bit of it. And I'm going to show you at the same time I'm seeing it for the first time as well. So here it is. They also made a custom leather sheath to match the profile of it. They didn't have a leather sheath that, like a regular leather sheath that they have off to the side, and they're like, all right, we made a blade, this one fits, and they just generic one. No, they custom the leather sheath for you, and as a side belt loop, so you can wear it, to the side on your back or something. And let's look at the blade. That is exactly the design that I drew up, with slight differences like the curve, but I'm okay with that. I didn't specify on curve or straight or anything like that, but the shape, the ridges. If you look at the picture, I didn't explain the thumb ridges at the top or the ridges at the bottom. I just kind of drew them in there. They know, they're professional, they did it. This entire company is based out of Kathmandu, Nepal, and they do amazing work. I absolutely love this blade. Like I said, Everest Forge, go there and look at all the custom knives that they have. All of it's custom made. You can also custom order your own blade. Draw out your own design. If you have a piece of paper, draw it out. Put down, size of the blade, size of the handle, size of the whole thing, what type of dark wood, bone. They have different options. Choose what type of wood you want, brass or, aluminum pegs or anything like that. Little, thumb hole. Just draw out your design. You send it into them. They will get back to you and they'll ask you questions. Do you want this? Do you think this is better? They kind of asked me about a little lanyard loop, and I was like, with what I'm using it for, I don't think I want a lanyard loop. They were like, okay, say less, and they made it. Now I'm going to tell you, some customs forge places takes maybe a month, 2 months to get your blade done, send it to you. I'd say from when I submitted the picture to now, it was like 3-4 weeks, so maybe about a month, and that's a good turnaround. And look at this. This is beautiful. Customforge.com. Click below for the links. And now, my favorite blade now. Now I am going to show you how to make a custom order. So go ahead and draw out your designs. I will draw out a design crudely and I'll send it in and show you all that. Here we go. We're going to show you how to do a custom order on Everest Forge. Now first you want to draw out a design, and this is the one that I just did. Cody calls this the Raven's Beak or the Raven's Talon. It's pretty simple. It's got a 4.5-inch handle, 13 inches overall. It's 8.5-inch blade with a bone or redwood style uh, handle here. And I'm going to go ahead and go to everestforge.com. It's also on the bottom of the link. And you could also come on here and, order any of the stuff that they have already made, or, any other custom things. You want to hit these three dots at the top and hit custom order. Now we're going to go ahead and let that load in. All right, so here's the custom order page. We're going to go ahead and do design. So blade type, sword, machete, dagger, kukuri, Bowie knife. I don't know what exactly this one is, but we'll say dagger. Description. All right, so I said dagger. As for the description, I just put 4.5-inch handle, 8.5-inch blade, 13 inches overall, bone or redwood handle. We can also add in there brass pegs. And then you just hit upload file, choose the picture of the drawing, the sketch that you made of a blade, and then you hit submit. It went ahead and said that it was successfully uploaded. Now we're going to go to next. Blade length. We're going to go ahead and say 8.5. Finish. Do we want a satin or polished? I think for this type of blade, satin finish would be nice. We could also do a black finish. Spine thickness. All right, for spine thickness, we're going to say 3 millimeters. Weight, I don't know because it's a custom. I don't really know. So we're going to go ahead and just say next. So now we can go rosewood, whitewood, handle length. So we're going to go ahead and put the handle length in at 4.5 inches. And then we're going to choose wood. I think this type of blade with the black, I think either horn or bone would be pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and say bone for this one. But you can also do the joints. Handle type, full tang. Guards or pommels. We don't want a pommel on this one with the design that I made. So we're going to say go ahead and next. Now we're going to go scabbard type. We can just say leather covered wooden scabbard or leather sheath, flexible no wood core. For this one, we're just going to go leather sheath. I think with that bone, I think what would be really good would be maybe like a brown. And then do we want it decorated or plain? I think a decorated one would be pretty cool. So then we're going to go to the... All right, and the next thing is your contact details. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that out. And then I'm going to hit request quote. Now that I filled everything out, I'm going to hit, see right there's in my information. I'm going to hit request quote. And it's going to give me a thank you for your custom forge request. And they're going to give me an email for the confirmation. With the custom forge page, this right here, fully custom. Now, we're going to go do some cutting tests. Follow me. All right, so now we're going to do a cutting test on the knife. What we're going to do is, first we're going to do a 550 cord cut. See how easily it can cut, or, how much, strength you actually have to use in order to cut through 550 cord. For those of you that don't know, and I don't know a lot of people that don't, but 550 cord has tiny little strands on the inside, so it's cutting a bunch. 550 means 550 pounds of strength on it. So we're going to go ahead and test that to see how well it will cut. So I'm going to have Cody go ahead and hold this side real quick. All right. So we're gonna put a little bit of tension on it, and I'm just gonna slide this through with little pressure. Okay. I'm gonna try that again right here. We're gonna try a little bit of pressure. That wasn't bad. Now we're gonna do a new test. Water bottle. We'll go ahead and test the sharpness of it. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm loving that. Not like those Japanese knives that I've seen on TV where they just kind of go like this, but yeah. Again. Oh, cutting it good too. Oh yeah. So as you can see, I got slices all over this thing. One going across that top part there. And then this one right here, just cleanly in half. That. They did a really, really amazing job when they sharpened it, the polish of it. Everything is just amazing on this. I love this blade. I'll do future videos of me testing out different things, branches, or even trying to use it in a survival situation to see the full capabilities of it. Thank you. And in conclusion, go to Everest Forge to get awesome blades and even custom blades made. Thank you.